going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I don't know in my previous college football videos, if I made my predictions on, who I think will win the semifinal games. So, since I really don't remember and didn't really want to take the time to go back, I'm just going to give you guys some quick predictions on who I think will win. Now, starting off, we have Clemson and versus Oklahoma. Now, I was going back and forth. It's a tough battle on who I've picked to win this game for the simple fact that you have both teams who have good defenses. Clemson on one hand, they allowed opponents in 6 games to score over 20 plus points, and then Oklahoma, I believe, they allow opponents to score 20 plus points in 8 of their games. So both teams have good, solid defenses. Now, of course, the main, the main factors into this game will be the quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, hell of a quarterback, sophomore quarterback. We know he was up for a Heisman trophy, but he didn't win it. He threw for over 3,512 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions, adding 887 rushing yards, 11 scores running the ball. So it's his performance is going to show who will win this, determine who will win this game. Then on the other hand, you have Baker Mayfield, who also had a hell of a year. He threw for 33 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, and I think he ran for 420 yards and 7 touchdowns. So both quarterbacks can make an impact in the game, and I think that's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day: which quarterback is going to outperform the other quarterback. But I'm going to have to go. Ooh, this is tough. I believe that the Oklahoma Sooners will win this game. It's going to be a close game, but the only reason why I think the Oklahoma Sooners will win is because, for one, they have 2 good running backs. You have Samaj, who's like the power running back with speed, and then you have Joe Mixon, who's just like that speed, that lightning bolt. Kind of like, do you guys remember in UFC when you had Reggie Bush and then you had Lindell White? Reggie Bush was the lightning bolt, the speedster, the jukester, and Lindell White was the power guy to get you them tough short yards. That's why I think the Oklahoma Sooners will win this game because, with the quarterback, and then with the quarterback ability to run the ball and then, make great plays, and then you have the running game. I think that will help the Oklahoma Sooners beat Clemson. Even though Bob Stoops in bowl games, he's not that great. But I'm going to roll with him. I'm going to roll with the Oklahoma Sooners. It'll be a close game. It'll probably be in the 30s, close to 40. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a close game. Not saying Clemson can't win, but I'm just going to go with the Oklahoma Sooners just because of those 3 factors. Actually 4 factors. You have defense, you have a quarterback, and you have a run game. Clemson have a quarterback, defense. So it's going to be a great, great game. Just my prediction, guys. Don't get mad at me. Now, moving on to Michigan State and Alabama. Woo! Now this should be a great game. This game is mainly on defense. This is going to be a defensive game because Alabama, they only allowed 20 points just twice in the season. So their defense is stacked. Even though their secondary is a little shaky, but they have defense. And of course, you have the running back, Derrick Henry, Heisman Trophy winner Derrick Henry. This dude is just unbelievable. We already know what he can do. We know he ran for 1,986 yards, 23 touchdowns. He's 6'3", 242 pounds. So, he scored a touchdown every fucking game. He posted 200 yards 4 times in the season. So, that Michigan State defense, they're going to have to really try to contain him. They can't really. They're going to get real physical with him. They can't let him have them big rushing yard gains. But on the flip side of things, Michigan State, that front seven, is nasty. Michigan State defense is nasty. So they're going to be hitting. I can't wait to see this game. This is going to be a defensive game, and then you have senior cornerback Connor Cook, who threw for 2,941 yards, 24 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. And they're going to have to depend on their three-headed monster, pretty much LJ Scott, Gerald Holmes, and Madeira London. and that can open up the field for Connor Cook. So this is going to be an interesting game, also, man. I mean, each team in the semifinal playoffs, they have what it takes to win games. It's just going to come down to who's going to make the plays that matter the most. Which defense is going to step up to stop the other team's offense from going crazy, putting up big numbers. So yeah, man. Those are my reasons why I think Oklahoma will win, and also why Alabama will win. It's like it's hard as hell to go against Alabama, but I gotta roll with the roll tide with this one, man. Alabama beating Michigan State, and this is gonna be a close game. This game right here probably won't even get over the 20s. So I'm not, if you want to see a high scoring game, that'll probably be Oklahoma Clemson. But this game is going to be a low scoring game, grinding out game, defensive game. I still think Derrick Henry will probably get over 100 yards because he's just that good. But that front seven for Michigan State, my God, man, it's going to be tough. But anyway, guys, if you care, if you watch college football, and even if you don't, just tell me who you think will win these semifinal playoffs. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. Check out my previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all those social media sites, man. I'm out. Deuces.